I don't know. The film's going to begin, and then it will end.
Are we going to expect more of that in this film?
That's when nothing gets done. When we're all together. I don't know. The film's going to begin, and then it will end.
They can't get enough.
Can you see it on my face? This is my excited face.
I can see it.
Bree, what was it like joining this group, this universe?
I love that. Just go to the next one.
Apparently Mark Ruffalo's not good at keeping secrets.
No, that's why he's not here.
The tone on the set, this film has a different tone. How was it working in the tone?
The tone was like a B flat.
I think so. Yeah.
It's like a B flat, which I always think that's the nicest tone.
Yeah.
And it's one that's really not used very much.
You got the shield. Did you get the suit?
No, I've been asking for the suit. I'll get.
You can't get the suit?
I'll get the suit. Hemi got the whole suit.
He did?
Yeah. Did you get your whole suit? Oh wait.
My stretchy pants.
Purple drawers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't lie to him. We're not ever.
You're never coming back.
This is one of the most interesting junkets press situations to be in because we haven't seen the movie.
Neither
you
have
haven't
we.
seen the movie,
And
we can't talk about it. So try
What
to.
do you want to talk about?
You can't contain him right now.
Don, what was it like when somebody new comes in? Is there like initiation? Is there a like, are you accepting? You're like, all right.
No. There was definitely a hazing period.
I think I'm still in it.
She's still in it.
Look, these lips are sealed.
It's all very secretive. I don't know if you've realized that.
Tom Holland, very bad at keeping secrets.
Also, that's why we turned him to dust.
What has been your highlight of your experience so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
What has been the highlight?
The highlight for you.
This moment right now. It really, not sitting in front of you, you're pretty amazing and all, but
Prepare me. What do I need to expect going into this film? Am I going to be emotionally wrecked or am I going to be very satisfied?
the film will start and then it will end.
And there's a real, I think, affection among the cast members, except for.
No, this is terrible.
How are the two of you? Or do you know what happens? Or are you just keeping secrets?
I'm just good at forgetting stuff.
That's a gift.
That often helps, yeah.
We haven't seen it, and there are many things in the film that we don't know because we didn't read a script.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
I'm doing an Easter screening.
Easter on Easter Sunday?
Yeah, up in Malibu, the day before the premiere. We'll have it on a loop.
Oh, in your house?
Yeah, this is not an open invitation.
What's the address? What's the address and gate code? Can you tell us the gate code and address?
That is Easter Sunday.
Most of you have kids. Has this upped the cool factor?
I was just telling the guys, one of my kids thinks that I'm cool.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. And he gets fed the most, he gets looked after, he gets the most love. The other one's like Wonder Woman, so they sleep outside.
I will not break.
Question number one, when is the best time to take a bathroom break?
In a break?
I'm here to tell you, Mark's got a problem.
So she kind of fit right in. She paid her dues on time. The initiation dues were paid promptly. And
Still waiting for my membership card that hasn't been received.
$25, yeah. That'll come. The card comes.
The reason we weren't even in Infinity
We were playing
War,
ping pong.
we went on a ping pong tour across Europe.
That's right.
We were visiting France.
Yeah, we had swim lessons together, right?
It was a really great time.
It was a fun summer.
And then we got back and found out everything that had happened.
That's right.
And thankfully, we avoided it.
That's right. We did well.
Where does this little creature, it lives in Australia, right? What's it called?
It's called a quokka. And they're in the sort of kangaroo family, marsupial, nocturnal. Cutest little creatures.
But you said it yourself that they're nocturnal. Why were you bothering it during the day if they're nocturnal?
I mean, social media, you know, it comes at a price.
It got fame from that?
I wake up and like,
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Talking about a movie we can't talk about, that we haven't seen. We're failing at this.
Nah.
Have you given
carry
anything?
21 movies and end up here is so sad.
whose shoes untie more than you. I've like watched you tie your shoes in like 8 interviews. That's my thing.
Because he can't talk about the movie.
You untied them before.
You just blew his cover.
It's like, everyone has a thing. That's like my thing. It's like Mark tie his shoes Buffalo. Yeah. It's very like thoughtful and artistic.
I mean, we can fast forward through the dumb stuff.
What's the dumb stuff?
Yeah, what is the dumb stuff?
I don't know, probably like, your character arc. That's the game changer.
I'll get you back.
That's what I can't wait for.
Who are you most excited to see come back to life in this film?
The film will start and then it will end.
You guys are the worst.
So good. He's so good.
So
I'm just sitting
good.
back and kind
You
of
know what?
admiring.
Paul, I'm just going to talk to you. I remember when I interviewed you for
Can't avoid me.
Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man.
I could talk about that one.
What do you got going on there? Oh, wow. Handsome. Yeah. I like that. I see you dipped into the merchandise.
He's like a Manchurian candidate now. Like,
Now you're good at
he
it.
needs, like,
Now I've turned. They
Clockwork
re-educated
Orange
me.
Oh, did they?
I had like a re-education camp I went to.
They have to go and brainwash you.
It's really dark.
Oh, wow. That's going to be major. And then, years later, lo and behold.
Have you told him?
Lo and behold.
So this was like, I think of it as the time when I was like getting, all around just trying to get sea legs.
Oh, why'd you have to say legs? Why'd you do that? Right before my question. It was like you were trying to tee me up for something. No, this has been...
And I'm excited to see you wearing Paul Rudd on your body.
Yes, it's my friend.
Does he know that you're wearing him on your body?
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay.
Yeah. We weren't in the last movie, so we decided to make T-shirts together.
I see. You guys are like the left outers.
Yeah.
It's like, relax. I'm just a little.
It's just Chris. It's just Chris.
I'm from Australia. Touch me, I'm real.
Chin looks like a... Unfortunately, Thor should have gone for the head.
Yeah. He blew it.
Thor.
I mean, if you want to talk about whose fault it was, it's what's his name there? Star-Lord. He's the one who should have been turned into Stardust. He got all emotional about his girlfriend or something.
When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Mark said that you should wear a diaper.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get up.
Well, that's not a bad
But you're
idea.
also sitting in your own urine, so.
Yeah, well, that is a bad idea.
So what do you want to talk about?
Well, shoelaces, apparently. That's where it goes.
And you said you had broccoli for dessert.
No, yeah, that was true.
But now you're in this movie.
Yeah, we think so.
Did that new haircut help add to your performance at all?
Yes.
What are you guys gonna miss most about being with
I sound
this
like a
cast?
psychopath repeating myself.
What are you gonna
I
miss
know I'm being such a
most?
jerk.
What scares you there?
Vending machines?
No.
Best time, Paul?
Oh, boy. Well, not having seen the film, I would say get one of those giant tubs of popcorn.
Yeah.
And then just like lower it under the seat.
Make the most of it.
In the middle of the movie, and then you don't have to get up.
So efficient.
Is Paul your best Avengers friend?
Well, I don't know if I could say that, but he's on my body.
Y'all getting smarter about how you're gonna work it in, but generally we love to hold the secrets in because we want people to experience the movie and like in its pure form.
What would you say has been your favorite Marvel film over the past 10 years?
I like The Last Thor.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
man.
did. I like that it, you found another way, like you said, to take it. The irreverence was hilarious.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. And but right there with it was probably Captain Marvel.
Oh,
I
gosh.
was just gonna say that.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they're neck and neck.
no, guys, seriously.
No,
don't just
really.
say that.
I mean, the
But you
way
did.
that you...
No, you did. Put it was.
You really did.
You see that photo of her on the carpet and her back?
Yes!
Like,
Yes!
This was like her
Like,
back just had like a
boom,
mean
muscle,
face on
muscle.
it.
It was
Yeah,
so
that's like
good.
inspiration for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to
me
get
too.
there.
I will never get
Yes, you will.
No.
Not with that attitude,
like
you won't.
that. No, you're right. I'll get there.
Exactly.
Tighten those bootstraps and we'll get you out in that shit. Double knot, that's it. Like,
There you go.
come on.
Now we'll never do it again. That's not fair. Somebody outside of the film. Come on. This is literally torture.
This is torture?
Yeah. Like, don't know what I can ask you.
By the way,
Talking to us is
you wouldn't
really
even have to be
difficult.
talking about the movie. Talking to us is torture.
We're quite a pain in the ass.
I have a scratch and sniff of Paul Rudd's face.
You do.
And by the way,
Smells delicious.
it smells like me. It really does.
Where is it, Chris?
Oh. It's a mix of smells, you know?
7 of them.
What are your...
Right.
Look at this.
Can't with you two.
So,
Stop
anyway,
it.
Comfortable. Anyway.
Okay, this is great. This is perfect.
What are some of the craziest theories you've heard for this one so far, aside from the weird butt one? But like, aside from that, have you heard? Like, it reminds me a bit of Lost, where everyone's like, "I think I know what the ending is. I think I know what the ending is." Have you heard any mad ones?
Wait, I heard one the other day that was just so bizarre. Oh God, what was it? It was like someone that's. I'm not gonna remember.
It's
what
really
it
tough to get
was.
past the butt
So-
one for
yeah, the
me.
butt one.
That seems to me to. I
is
don't
the
know if you get
pinnacle of-
weird.
Well, next half hour is like a counterintelligence operation.
Is it because Mark can't be trusted? Is it because the rest of you can't be trusted?
Why does everyone say that
I tend to
about
think
me?
if any one of us asked, I'm sure we probably could.
I saw it for the first time at the premiere, and it just like made me feel so many things because you're watching all these characters that you've seen for so long have these very quintessential and surprising interactions, and then you're really upset.
And then you're really upset.
Thanks.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You look very, very good. You look
You look very
great.
good too, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much. No, you do look good, and I say that because I feel like you need someone to compliment you because it has to hurt. You were the sexiest man alive, and now in the magazine you're just a sexy Chris. Like with Chris Pratt, with a bunch of Chris's.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
I
were,
didn't.
you were demoted.
I was demoted.
My name's Paul. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Yeah, that you will. You're great. You're funny. I love Anchorman, dude.
Oh, thanks. I could talk about that one. Thank you.
You want to talk about
I
Anchorman?
want to be in that.
Can I just say, I loved you in Dahmer.
Let's go get this son of a bitch.
Yes. That's what you need to do. Go get that son of a bitch. I would imagine that everyone wanted to say, let's go get this son of a bitch, right? I mean, that's the line you want. And Chris got, let's go get that son of a bitch.
At the end of every day, I lie awake at night and I think about all the things I almost said, and it gives me panic.
Oh, you think you feel that way?
Tell us about it, Mark. How do you feel?
Oh.
You're a repeat offender, Mr. Ruffalo.
I'm not at that re-education camp.
You posted this. Tell me what's going on here, because you posted this as if this was a film. Yeah. And I was unable to buy tickets in my area. I'm going to tell you. I searched.
It's not playing.
I looked and I did not see it.
What advice would you give the next generation of superheroes?
Don't screw it up.
Don't screw it up, right? Yeah.
Okay. I feel like when I asked you that question like 2 years ago, I was like had like a book and like had people sign it. I was like, "Can you give me advice on my super?" And I think yours was like, "Eat snacks frequently."
Stay hydrated.
I'm way more witty than that.
I gotta go back and look. Everyone's advice was practical. No one really said anything, or maybe it was.
Get some sleep, drink lots of water.
Literally,
Stay
another
hydrated.
one was manage your poops.
Yeah, that wasn't for me.
That was not from you. But
Wait,
I'm
what
not saying
is
it was manage your poops. Yeah.
Oh, manage your poops.
That
yeah.
was the actual advice that I got.
Because that suit, you gotta really time.
No,
when
you.
you got
It
to-
makes sense. It does
you
make
gotta do
sense.
that.
But I was like, okay.
But I feel they've welcomed me with open arms, and it's been.
You brought a whole lot.
Thank you.
Of anguish.
Yeah. Oh, I should have let you finish the sentence. And you're
You
right.
do bring a lot.
Rashes.
What about your children? Are they excited to see this film? And have they told you? Did you say rashes?
What happened?
I got that too.
The film is going to begin. And
Jared!
then it's going to end.
Who spends the most time in hair and makeup?
I think you.
Lady Hemsworth.
Because
in the wig and stuff, right? Sure.
She's so pretty.
So you're saying that this is no indication that you've switched, Hawkeye has switched to Ronin, where as Hawkeye did in the comics, Hawkeye became Ronin, the assassin.
Oh, wow. 50-Year-Old Virgins is in theaters now.
It does. Paul, is he Ronin or is he Hawkeye, Paul? Please tell us. Use your navel to
Shut your
speak.
mouth. Shut your mouth.
You know, they were still working on Black Panther essentially while we were doing Infinity War, and all these movies are going on at the same time, and it's craziness. And so we didn't know anything about Black Panther, what it was going to look like nothing, because obviously Marvel keeps the secrets even from all of us.
Right.
And then we get to there, it's me and Chris Evans and Sebastian, and I think Mackie was there, and we're standing there in Wakanda, and we're like, this is Wakanda. And then all of a sudden, you guys all came in with like your crazy, and I was like, what? Like, I was like, this is gonna look crazy. And then like all of a sudden you guys are doing like your warrior chick cry.
We're like, no, guys, this is how we enter battle.
Yeah, and I was like,
y'all can do your Avengers. You're in Wakanda now.
And we're like,
this is how we enter battle. And they were like, okay.
I was like, this is crazy.
No, they loved it.
Yeah,
So
we loved
cool.
it, but we were like, I don't think this is gonna work. This is gonna look insane. But yeah, it's pretty
works.
epic. It works. People saw the movie, it turns out.
I have a dinner for schmucks tramp stamp.
The only thing we could go on is the tagline, Avenge the Fallen. Like
that means there's some standing.
There are some standing, right?
Yes.
Yes. And will there be more standing?
Even if we could talk about the movie, we'd still be sucky.
Think of one animal that
That
might
scares
be,
me?
yeah.
That I wouldn't want to be in a room with? I mean, what the? Wow. Is that the... I was awful.
You almost punched that guy.
I was wondering if I was missing something. I
Yeah.
was like, I mean, I don't know. Where am I gonna? I did not at all punch it. I went straight to like,
No.
retreat.
I think that was
Was that a quokka, the one I woke up?
I think it was a quokka. Let's take a look. It was so fast.
Pretty similar.
It's, yeah.
That I wouldn't want to be in a room with. I mean, what the? It was a sight.
One day she'll know that you're a crazy, badass action fighter.
She already thinks that anyway.
Okay.
Can't talk about Endgame, right?
Is it true that you all have Avengers tattoos?
Except for Yahoo over here. I have a problem with needles, okay?
Mark, why didn't you say that?
I did say
We can get you help.
to Robert. I told Robert.
Your kids are older though, right?
Yeah. Are you is Ant-Man their favorite superhero?
They like Ant-Man. They're not crazy about the actor who plays him.
These women are kicking butt. Brie was pushing a Jeep in her training for Captain Marvel. What did you guys do this around training-wise? Did you up your
I
game?
had a lot of naps between my stretches.
Stretches?
Stretches
That's
and
it.
naps. Stretches and naps.
You got to stay limber. That's important.
Oh man.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Now I'm gonna bring my jeans again. This is my second pair.
Today? Yeah, you gotta stop.
They're not lunch-proof. They're not lunch-proof pants.
He's more flexible than his jeans.
Oh my goodness. But
That's
after.
saying a lot.
That is saying
Coming
a lot.
from a guy like you.
Thank you.
The Hulk is afraid of needles.
Have you told anyone what the end of Endgame is yet?
No, just you.
Yeah.
Get out a pen. So.
Yes.
Jeremy, there's a lot of talk about Hawkeye becoming a Ronin. I don't even really know.
rodent?
A Ronin.
Yeah, you're gonna be a rodent? I'm gonna be a super rat.
We got Ant-Man, now there's a super rodent. A Ronin.
Oh man. Hawkeye becoming a rodent.
yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I
I give
think
up.
it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better than Ratatouille. It's going to be, yeah. It's going to be, it's like a mashup.
If Hawkeye,
You're going to run around the streets of Paris wanting to be a chef, shooting arrows into every meal you want to cook.
Shish kebab, baby.
Every single actor I've ever seen is
And
looks
I'm,
smaller
and I'm
in
extra
scale.
smaller.
No, you're the same amount of small. You're not particularly small.
I'm the
Everyone's
smallest
small.
Avenger.
But
if you look, I'm always looking up around me. I'm always looking up. You know what that's like? No, you don't know what that's like. No.
Can you tell me just the most outlandish lie you can think of about your character?
Another lightning round?
We've been really
killing those lately.
And the only thing you can guarantee about Endgame is that it's going to begin, and then it's going to end at some point.
There will be.
A movie.
No.
It looked like he had a lance or something. Was that an arrow? What was it? He felt like he was holding it. Was
It's
that
all
just
arrows with you, isn't it?
You know, I'm just get right to the point.
I'm not going to ask you any
There
more
you go,
film
another
questions.
arrow joke.
Well, if he dies this time around, which maybe you all do, I mean, isn't that what's supposed to happen? Everyone else dies?
Did you actually ask that? You haven't even been able to get a regular answer out of any question.
Not
but you
one.
asked that one like we might even say anything.
I gotta keep trying.
It's impossible not to be humbled by it. Hell, if I've been, then it's completely impossible not to be.
I was in it, you just couldn't see me.
In terms of like who looks good in a mustache, it's Ruffalo.
He really does.
No, I was gonna say
I look
who
good in
like
the
looks
mustache?
appropriately disastrous. My mustache was for a role where I'm supposed to be. That mustache gives.
Trust me, it did all the heavy lifting. I just sat on stage and the mustache carried it.
I saw him in
It
that
was-
play. He was amazing. I was like, you. I've been doing this for 20 years, 30 years, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna do a play, and he crushes it.
It's the
You
mustache.
crushed it.
It was just the mustache. It is weird how much they just have a life
Changes
of their
your
own.
whole face.
Yours was pretty creepy though.
And yours like looked legit good. Like not
It
everyone
did.
can pull off a mustache.
It did. I could pull off a stash.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the last week of school where you're like, I might see you in college,
Well,
or
I'll
I
see
might
you at
see
your
you
bar,
separately.
I guess,
Well, yeah,
now
at
that
the
I have
bar.
that invite,
Yeah.
so I'll be there every day.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna let you come and you're gonna get to rub the plaque.
Was that the vibe on set as well, where it was
Sounds
like
wrong.
just
I
having to
know,
say
but
goodbye to
that's
people?
why I said it.
Oh.
Do you know how this ends?
This interview? Yes, with you storming out in frustration.
And us bursting into flames.
And then I had gotten him that alpaca that he wanted, because that's his favorite animal.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you got Paul and
That really blew me away. I named him Dennis.
Oh.
He's got a bit of an attitude, but he's fun and he, you know.
You didn't have to shave your head this time around.
I
did
didn't.
you? Yeah.
I've been negotiating more hair. So like some actors negotiate more money and I get more hair, and I'm happy with that.
I got you something, Robert. Here you go.
Oh my gosh, and Brett. Wow. That's really nice.
And Hemsworth, I've like met the guy twice, so you should be ashamed.
Well, hang on, wait. I did get you a present, but it's, like the postal service from Australia to here is like, so it might have ended up.
Sounds like a damn
somewhere
lie to
else.
me.
And then I did actually. Yeah, tricking. Just kidding.
Wow, that's great because it's tape, and you always need tape for stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole roll.
It's expensive in Australia, so.
It's very expensive there. It's very rare there. They don't find it in nature.
Another satisfied customer who has not yet seen the product.
I took my daughter on it a couple of years ago when it was previously called the Tower of Terror or something. And she wasn't tall enough and she was really upset. And I was like, nah, forget this, come here. So I grabbed a couple of Snickers bars and things and slammed it in the back of her shoe, under her heel. So I like propped her up, she was like this for a shot, walked up, was like, what about now? So, and they're like, okay, in you come. I'm like, so.
It gets worse. Wildly irresponsible as well, and you're all cheering.
It gets
Okay,
worse,
go
right?
on.
So we're sitting in the chair, and this thing, it's, I don't know how many hundreds of feet high or
Oh,
whatever.
God.
We're at the top, and I'm looking at her, she's strapped in, and the seat is massive on her. And I'm like, we beat the system, honey, well done. And then it drops, and she's like, grab onto her, she's like screaming the whole way down, like, I was like, maybe there's a reason that there's a height.
Maybe.
Size. So don't do that. Don't do that. She's fine. She's well. She's.
I mean, on woohoo, go
Snickers
Cats!
bars in the shoes.
Yes!
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm her hero.
I had to say, it's very creative, the Snickers bars in the shoes. That really is in a pinch.
So,
I have a delivery for Tony Stank.
And that's our time.
Look, interviews do begin, and they also end. So,